Young people and everyone, why you no vote? Also, why are we, youth, the generation of tomorrow, not allowed to have a say in anything political? Ooh, these issues just anger me, and it's what I'll be talking about today on Daniel's Rant. So a provincial election in BC is coming up, and there's always two big issues that anger me before any election. One, the number of people who don't vote and yet are able to vote, and number two, the fact that us youth can't vote. Let's start with the first issue. The number of people who don't vote and yet are able to vote. I want to pay attention to the young adults because always, the group of people who throw away their chance to vote the most are the young adults, ages 18 to 25. In the last provincial election, only 27% of young adults voted. And that, for me, is surprisingly low. And it's not just the young adults that aren't voting. In the last BC election, only 50% of eligible voters bothered to even make it to the polls. Every time someone throws away their chance to vote, it's like throwing away a right that many countries don't have. And that, for me, is like throwing away food. People don't understand how lucky they are to be able to vote, and yet they just take it for granted. You want to go to North Korea and try to vote? Good luck with that, because you know what the great leader would probably say. Elections are for pussies. Technically, it's true. Oh, and you probably even get killed just for talking about an election, so yeah. Now, I can understand why people don't vote. I know for me, it's time-consuming to be keeping up with politics, especially when they ramble on and on about statistics and budgets that you probably don't even understand or you don't even care about. But what if I told you that there is a tool this election that will take all your views on current political issues and give you a suggestion on who you should vote for? And that tool is called Vote Compass. If you go on, they will ask you on your views on current political issues ranging from the pipeline in northern BC to money spent in schools or workplaces. And they will also ask you on your confidence of political leaders right now, though you can skip this part if you're unsure. All of it is anonymous, and you will get a printout on who your ideal candidate or party might be. And you don't even have to be 18 to use this tool. If you are unsure about who you are going to vote for, please use Vote Compass. I beg you, all it takes is 10 minutes to get your result rather than hours of analysis of political parties just to come up with a decision. I stress this again, do not waste your chance to vote, because it is what makes you lucky that you live in a democracy rather than a dictatorship. Next thing that pisses me off about elections is the fact that us youth can't vote. Now, it might not matter to adults, but it matters to me, because I'm 16, and just because I'm not 18 yet, it doesn't mean that I don't care about what's going on in my community. And yet, many adults fail to understand this. At age 16, we're allowed to do risky things, such as driving and being on our skateboard, that are a lot more riskier than voting, and yet we're not allowed to have that voice in the community. Adults that watch this might think that we youth aren't smart enough, and that we might just be brainwashed into voting for a particular party. But then again, some adults aren't smart enough to make a sensible decision either. So where do you draw the line of maturity in the voting system? We don't. Women have fought for a long time to be able to be given the ballot. It's time for us youth to stand up for what we believe in. Youth are the generation of tomorrow. We deserve a say in politics, so please give us the ballot. Especially for you people who can vote but don't vote. Yeah, I'm looking at you.